Hello! Welcome back to another video. My name's Laura.
Not Laura.
That's Cameron. Today we're doing a lot of cleanup in our house, outside of our house actually, in our backyard. It's summer, we're trying to get ready for summertime in the backyard. We're also getting ready for some guests. We have 2 sets of guests coming in July. That's what we're doing. We are now at the farmer's market though because we want to get some plants. We're super late in planting some vegetables this year in our little garden. And so we're going to go get some plants, then go home. What else?
I think that's it.
So come on, let's go to the farmer's market. Hey, hey. For our plants. We like getting from this place, Crossroads Farm. The guy here is super knowledgeable and helps us every time because we need it. Alright, we dropped off our plants and we're now at breakfast. We dropped them off at the car. We're at Off the Waffle, and this is mine. It's the B&B. It's, what's the waffles called? Oh, there's some kind of waffle. It's the kind that they have at Jamba Juice. And it has Havarti cheese and bacon and basil. Cameron's has bacon, egg, and syrup.
Yeah.
Mine also has syrup. They look good. And we have fresh squeezed orange juice. That's super delicious. Alright, we are home. That's Cameron trimming the bush in the backyard. That's what that sound is. I decided to give an update as soon as he decided to do that, so that's okay. Anyways, we're home. We have already been outside, as you can see. Our little side yard by our trash has been full of boxes, full of palm tree fronds that we trimmed down, full of just like stuff, because we didn't have a way to get rid of it. But this weekend we got, let me show you our front window, a dumpster. We got a dumpster. So this is our weekend to just get trash and weeds and things out. The backyard has overgrown a ton in the last like month or so because our spring was so rainy and then summer just came like that, and it's been really sunny and warm and beautiful, so everything's just grown like super quickly. So our backyard has just gotten so overgrown. We also have some things in the backyard that we took apart when we moved in. The previous owner had a horseshoe thing, which is cool, but it took up the entire back lawn, and I think we showed you that. Just took up the whole lawn, so we dug it up, and the wood and stuff of that is all rotted, and it's been just sitting in our backyard this whole time. So we get to finally take that out, which is amazing. Yeah, we're basically just weeding, mowing the lawns, getting everything like down. We're gonna plant the plants that we got today and just make the backyard ready for summer, even though we're like in the middle of summer, but it feels like the start of summer for us because, like I said, it's just been so rainy. So enough of that update. We're gonna get to work. We've got one load out. So this is the wood I was talking about that was it was like a I want to say backsplash.
It was part of a horseshoe pit.
I know, but like, so yeah, it was just
like the barrier on the back.
Yeah, barrier. I think that's what I was looking for. But like I said, that's a cool thing. But when Cameron like moved the wood when we moved in, it just kind of fell apart and it's rotted and
heavy.
and it's been sitting all along our back post here. So like I said, we took one load out already. This is our second. It already feels so much better. I know it's very weedy, but
We're gonna mow all that.
we're gonna mow it and spray it and it'll be all good. But
This has been since we moved in the making.
yeah, we took this out like a couple weeks into moving in. Okay, I'm gonna help now. Bye. Okay. Wow. Probably I'm very warm. I am deathly afraid of spiders, so I'm wearing long pants and long sleeves along with big old gloves. 1 second. Okay, Cameron's mowing the lawn, so let's show you what we've done. You just saw this line I was shooting from that side. That's where all the wood was on there, and Cameron just mowed all those weeds down. And yes, our grass is crappy and brown, and it's weird grass, right? Is it
Yeah,
weird
the backyard
grass?
is weird grass.
It's like super bumpy. Like I've tried coming out here with like a towel and like, you know, just laying on the grass and reading, but you can't. It's so bumpy, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the grass or the way it was put in or what, but yeah, we mowed the lawn last week and then our battery died right there, as you can see. So we've got the lawn, and I feel like I never show you guys this side of the yard in any vlogs because
Experimental corner.
it's truly embarrassing right now. Neither one of us have ever had to manage a large yard on our own, right? Have you? No.
I mean, I help my parents, but
That's not like,
that we've owned.
yeah, that we've owned, and I feel like having 4 seasons as compared to California's 1 season is all another excuse. Really. So we're not used to things just sprouting up and growing very quickly. Where was I? This is Cameron's mowing this. And then, oh yeah, we were going to show you. So if you remember last year, we dug up this area until we had a shed here. We got the shed knocked down. And then we planted a little garden. Got too much shade over here, so nothing really grew very much. The zucchinis grew over here.
Yeah.
But that was about it. We just kind of left it. There were weeds last week, and Cameron weeded this whole thing. It was just dense, full of weeds that went up past the...
They were as high as the fence.
Yeah, as high as the fence. So Cameron weeded this whole thing, except for our blackberry bushes are still here. We have tiny little berries.
They're starting.
Yay.
Fortunately, blackberries are like the hardest thing to kill.
Yeah, is that more right there? Is that one just growing on its own?
No, that is this. I'll take that out.
Oh. Yeah, so this is our backyard neighbor's tree that's grown over on our side, but honestly, it's really nice.
We're going to trim it up a little bit. So the plan with this is we have a lot of bricks left over from a couple of our brick projects. So we're going to take this and kind of make this into a little side patio with a little planter here, and trim back the tree a little bit because it's too tough to grow anything here.
Yeah.
So we're just going to make it a nice little side
seating
area.
We got a hammock. Was that last weekend or the weekend before? That was last weekend. We got a hammock last weekend, so we might stick that over here. We might put a table and chairs, just something, or both. But yeah, we will be doing another brick project. We may or may not share that with you because we've done 2 brick projects on the channel already. So
but yeah, in spite of everything, things are surviving. We have the blackberry surviving. These like vining plants have somehow survived. I know they don't look like much right now, but
are those all the weeds you pulled last week?
yeah, that's last week.
Oh my gosh.
These have survived. We need to weed this one. The goal is to get this to grow over. And then over on the cherry tree.
Oh yeah, okay. So, you know, we have these cherry trees. So Cameron was just mowing over here. As you can see, he has stopped because he made a discovery. So this is one of our cherry trees. We have cherries. We should probably pick these cherries that are on here, huh? So it doesn't happen again. She doesn't hear me. Papa?
What?
We should probably pick these cherries so this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
We have some cherries that are rotten. Maybe next year we'll have good cherries. But Cameron was just mowing. And he found...
We had a couple of cherries last year, but...
Is that 2 of them or is that 1 tree?
It's probably 2. But it's probably sprouted off the same one.
2 cherry trees growing from the ground. Next to this one. He's gonna... We don't want them to be this close together, so he's gonna try to dig them out and pot them. So that is... My camera's hot. Should probably put it inside for a little bit. That's the current update. We're just gonna mow this and then, oh, hold on, sorry, there is more. It's hard to see, but that's all that same wood that was on that back fence there. So where our cherry trees are where the horseshoe things were. So that's the wood from the one that was on this side. And if you can see, I'm gonna zoom in, I'm not going over there, there's a lot of spiders. That bucket is like a 5-gallon bucket with cement and that pole is what the previous owner used as like the horseshoe pole. So that bucket was underneath the we had to dig out that 2 of those buckets, one on the side and one on the other. Dig those out from the ground, and that's when we were like, I guess we could plant trees here, and planted the cherry trees where those buckets were. It was extra. I was just talking about the cement blocks. I mean, I guess you have to get, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna take my camera inside because it's hot. I don't want it to overheat. I think Cameron's gonna replant some cherry trees.
Yep.
It's tomorrow. Yay, tomorrow. And yes, I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday. Cause grubby. Ooh, it's dark. Let me show you. I forget where I left off yesterday, but let me show you. Cameron got that all mowed over there. Didn't really see before, but I got rid of all the cobwebs in that tree. Oh, I did weed the doors over there. And this morning we went to Home Depot for a couple things, and then when we were there, realized that when it's the middle of the summer, a lot of their plants are really on sale. So we got a bunch of flowers, and then we went to Fred Meyer and got some decorations for the yard, and then went to Lowe's and got some more flowers because, again, middle of summer, so sales. So we have a bunch of flowers. We'll show you those. Right now, we're going to clear out this space, I think. So we've got some wood over there. Probably clear out these weeds from last week. Do you have to mow this side, or are we just gonna spray it?
We're gonna pull it, and then we're gonna spray it.
And then
This is moving, and then we
Yeah.
have these 2 hanging hooks.
oh yeah, we got a couple of hanging baskets, so we're gonna get to work. So here's a last look at this mess. But here's the before. We'll show you the after. We cleaned up the wood, but we haven't like weeded it, so it doesn't look too much different, but we can tell that there's a difference. But now, before my camera dies real quick, we have our garden boxes with some new dirt. Cameron is raking it nice and even, then we're gonna kind of mix it in with this one's full, and there's 2 now charging. So, like I said, Cameron was raking it, and now we're gonna mix it in with the old dirt. We have our new plants here. We'll talk about those as we plant them. And then we did get some more flowers and things we'll kind of go through later. We got a bunch of hanging plants and stuff, so yay! But we're going to finally replant our vegetable garden. Yee! I'm so excited. We have laid out our plants. We had to go to the store to get 2 more because we initially were trying not to overestimate like last year where we got our boxes way too crowded. So this year we initially had these 2, this one, and yeah, 3 of the 4 there. And so we just went to Home Depot and got these little guys, which are Mad Hatter peppers. They're super cool. There's one growing in already, but they kind of grow flat. It's kind of hard to tell in the picture there. Those, and then we got a lavender. We're gonna plant, this is how they're gonna be laid out here.
Yep.
This is, we'll go through what we have real quick. Something Ember. These ones are like really spicy peppers. There's already some there. We have these ones which are chili de arbol, so chili peppers. And then these are habanero. That's what they are. Habanero. I remember now. That's a tomato, a beefsteak tomato. Lavender. Zucchini? Cucumber.
Yep.
Zucchini. And then that is brandy
Brandy wine.
wine tomato.
Look dramatic. It looks real dead right now.
Yeah, we knew before we left for Home Depot, we knew where we wanted the tomatoes to go, so we planted those, and they're just being a little dramatic, but We learned from last year that they'll look dramatic and then perk right up. We're gonna get these in the ground and I think that's it? Maybe? Get a couple other plants in some pots.
Yeah.
Hello. It is currently Friday afternoon after work. So I'm gonna get my shoes on. That last clip you saw, I think I've edited it. I've edited up to this point the other day. So I think the last thing you saw was us planting flowers Sunday evening, last Sunday evening. So it's Friday now. We've done a little bit of work throughout the week. And then Cameron did a whole bunch of work today to get it done. So I'm going to give a little tour of our backyard. First off, there's a Cameron.
I'm a backyard.
No, you're not. This is the backyard. Yay. Ta-da. We'll show you more. What's changed a little bit. We'll start over here.
Something has changed with me. Something is not the same.
Okay, so the barbecue was over there. Actually, these two things pretty much just switched spaces. There were a couple of pieces of a bench here that we put away. Cameron's gonna fix it up in the future. So we just kind of cleaned up by the wall there and switched those so that we could have that umbrella. We moved this from the back gate up to here, just kind of, there. These flowers we got on, what were these ones, Sunday?
Yeah.
You saw me kind of deadheading them. They've not made it, so that's that. It's okay though. You will, if you know Cameron and I, you know we do not have,
They'll bounce back.
we don't have a green thumb whatsoever. Anyways, the hammock was in here, and then Cameron cleaned it up. We'll show you where we put the hammock. But we put the table and chairs back here. New fire pit was on sale at Target.
We won't burn things right there.
No, that's just kind of a holding spot for it. Cameron's smoker that he got for free on Facebook Marketplace.
It looks better than when I got it.
Yeah, he fixed it up, so there's that. And then we got this cooler for Christmas, and so now we can finally put it outside now that it's not gross out. That's it for this area.
Yeah.
Oh, puppy. And then this is probably the biggest improvement. Those are flowers we got on Sunday. They are dead.
No, they're not.
These flowers we got on Sunday are not dead. Here's our garden you saw us plant. And then we put the hammock out here. And Cameron mowed everything this today and weeded a lot of the stuff. There's still some things like that back corner we gotta figure out something to do, but it's good enough for now. But yeah.
The spinning thing.
Oh yeah, we got this thing too. There's a lot of sales at garden places going on right now, so we got this at Fred Meyer actually. A little windmill thing. It's so cool. Here's our garden update. Not much has changed in a week, except everything looks a little more wiltier. But as soon as we planted, like last weekend and stuff, there was a pretty big heat wave. So everything's just kind of sad out here in terms of plants, but it's fine. This is a tree, an oak tree, maybe, that Cameron got when we moved in. And when he got it, it had one leaf on it, but we moved in the fall, so that one leaf fell off because, you know, fall. It was a twig when we...
Stick 6 inches tall.
Yeah, it was a little stick when we planted it about almost 2 years ago. And
I think
here
I
it
got
is
that
now.
within like 2 weeks of us moving in.
And it's got leaves and everything. Oh yeah, another big thing Cameron did was move the bricks from there to over here. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but to over there, and we're going to eventually brick over this, which we said earlier in this vlog, but yeah, we are going to make that a patio. Maybe put that hammock over,
Maybe a little long for
over
it, more I
here.
look at it.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good spot for the hammock, so, except for the shade.
We'll have to move it to water and everything.
Yeah, so, well, we'll see. That's that. And then here's that corner that is just a work in progress. But
so much better than it was.
So much better than it was. That's it. Okay, I've come inside to finish up the vlog because our neighbors were out in their backyard, and so I felt really awkward that whole time filming. They may have even had headphones in and not even heard a thing, but I saw someone in their backyard and I was like, ugh, and now I'm giving a tour. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We are so happy to have our backyard back and it under control. Now we can move forward with the backyard in an upkeep rather than total transformation, I guess, which is really, really nice to just kind of be able to go out there and enjoy it as a backyard, as a place that we can hang out and just rest. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!